Hi guys, on this tutorial, I want to show you how you can design a WooCommerce home page. So the first thing you need to do though is to use a page builder. So you go to plugins over here, and then you go to add new, making use of the Brizy page builder. So we'll just type Brizy over here. So over here, you can see Brizy Page Builder. On this site is already installed and activated. I've already installed and activated it on this site. Once the Brizy Page Builder is installed and activated, the next thing I would say is go to Media and then go to Add New. So on Add New Media, basically what you want to do is to add media that you would use while designing the home page. All right, the images are getting uploaded, so we just wait for it. All right, so you can see now that all images are duly uploaded. So let's go to our pages. So we go to pages and we'll go to all pages. Now, right here, you can see that we already have created a home page. So if you don't know how to even do this part, how to create a page, it's simply to go to add new, create the page and add the page's name, right? And for you to set the page on home page, you'd have to go to settings and then set it up. But anyways, that's not what we're going to be doing right now. I would skip that. I will assume that you already know how to create a home page. So we'll just go straight into edit, right? Under the home page, we'll go straight into edit. And then once we click on edit, we're on this page, and then you see this button, edit with Brizy. That is the plugin we've installed, right? So we'll click on edit with Brizy. Now under edit with Brizy, we'll see this page. We'll see this page, right? So there's something to note here. This page comes with our header. This is a header we've created before, and our footer area, right? And that's because it's using the default Brizy template. So if we go over here, we can see that using the default Brizy template. If we tap this, we can see Brizy template, and we can see the default template. If we use the Brizy template, it's going to eliminate this header and this footer. So we are going to be having a site without header and footer, and we'll build a page without header and footer. We'll build a page from scratch. But it is on default, which is currently is on default template. The header, our header and footer from the site is already going to be here. So that's up to you to choose how you want the template to look. But for me and this tutorial, we are going to leave it at the default template. So it just copies the header and the footer that we already have built with the site theme. Now this view as is another thing here I want to show you. You can make this page to be only visible to people that are not logged in, people that are logged in, people that are customer, people that are shop manager, or you can leave it as default. If you leave it as default, it means that everybody can view this page. So definitely the home page, we're going to be leaving it as default because we want everybody to be able to view the home page. All right, so having said this, over here, this is called elements. You can add rows and columns, but we'll get much into that later. And this button here, you can view the site on tablet form and on mobile form, right? So I just wanted to give you a quick introduction to all the things you can definitely do. So over here, there's the back. In case you want to go undo something, you go back. And in case you want to go forward into like a design you've done, you go forward. So this for go backwards, go forward. That's like undo and redo. All right. So having known the basics, right? Let us go right into building the site. And one more thing I want to show you here is you can see that there's this home over here. That is the title of the page. I don't want the title of the page to be here. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to go back, right? And when we go back, this site is using the Candace theme. So if you've been following the course, you know that we installed Candace theme. So, and on Candace theme, there's this functionality here where we can disable the title. So page title, we'll just click on disable. And once we click on disable, we'll update. And once that is done, we'll see that the title will no longer be there. So let's click on edit with Brizy. And you see no more title. The title is gone. All right, so that's done. Let's get right into this. So over here, we click on that plus sign, and then we're on this page. And on this page, you can see the different layouts there and blocks. These are different blocks, pre-built blocks we can use. We can also create a block from the scratch. So let's click on creating a block from the scratch. You want to click on a block from the scratch, and we'll click on it. We can add things to the block. For example, we can add columns. Now, if we add columns, what this does is gives us multiple columns. We can even add more columns. And then we can decide to add text in one of the columns. We can decide to add button. We can decide to add icon and customize. But definitely, I just wanted to show you what you can do. And then there is this button here where you can delete, where you have a bunch of this button here. Let me show you. This one here affects the general block settings. It's called the general, like it affects all of this, the settings for all of this, right? And there are a bunch of things you can do. For example, you can decide to put a background image. For example, you can decide to put a background image, and you see it would cover all of this, all of that block. So let's just go back. Let's go back. So now, if you tap on each element, now each element would have their own setting. Like this button, this particular setting is for the button specifically. And if we tap on the icon, this setting is for the icon specifically, right? So now we have the block settings when we tap on this one here. But now we have specific settings for each element. And then there's another one I want to show you. Now there's something called a column, right? So this is a column. This is a column, right? So if we're in this column and we go over here to this triangle over here, and then we'll just click on it, there's a setting. This setting only, whatever you do here would only affect the column. So assuming now we want to add a background image, to only be added to that column. So did you see that? It only gets added to the column. So now this, like I said, is the settings for the entire block. So we'll just delete the entire block, right? But I just wanted to show you how you can, build stuff from scratch. All right. So over here, I want to make use of already a pre-built template, and why I want to make use of it is because it makes your building, it makes the process much more faster and much more easier. And I know this tutorial is aimed mainly at beginners, so I'm all about easy does it, easy breezy. So I'm just going to show you like easy ways to like get a website built and built beautifully using a pre-built template. So now you can see this template has blocks, right? And if you look at anyone that says pro, it means you need to be on Brizy Pro in order to have, in order to be able to use the Pro plugin. So I'm going to also leave a link in the description to Brizy. So you can sign up for a Brizy account. And if you decide to get the Pro version of Brizy, that is fine. If you do not want to get the Pro version of Brizy and you want to stick with just using the free version, that is also fine. It's all up to you. But just to show you that there are a lot of templates here, very beautiful template that is locked out. That means you can only have the access to it if you're on Brizy Pro. And then there's the free template. But to make our work even easier, let's make use of this. This is called layouts. Now for this layout, you can see that most of those layouts are pro version, right? And what layout does is it has already designed a full website for you, making it easier. Like this is a template for a full site page, a few site page. So it's easier when you already have this template, you just work with it. Like it's really easy. But the thing is, for you to have access to most of these beautiful templates, you definitely need to be on Brizy Pro version. So if you just click over here on free, now we can see only the layouts that are for free. So it's not much, just only few layouts. We don't have access to all of it, just only few that is free. So we'll just look for one and make use of. So I think I'll make use of this course. It looks more like an e-commerce stuff. All right, so make use of this one. So you can see what it looks like, what the layout looks like. Then we'll just go over here and click on import. So once we click on import, it's already here. So what we're going to be doing now is to customize it. All right, it's already here. It looks cool. So what we do now is to customize it. So to customize it, since we already have our header here, we don't need this. We don't need this one. So we'll remove this block by just clicking backwards. Lounge armchair dining tools. All right. So on this site, we want to design the site to sell a product called a massaging tool. So we don't need this. This template is selling a furniture, and this site doesn't want to sell furnitures. So we will not go with this because we're trying to build a one product e-commerce website, right? That sells a massaging tool, and we want to build the homepage for that. So we don't need this, and we'll take this out as well. So the thing is, when you're doing this, just be creative. Like just think, what can you build out with this? So I'm seeing some kind of numbering here, 1, 2, 3. All right, that could be for the features of the product we want to sell. You can see we already have our footer page here. We already have our footer page here. So this layout also comes with a footer page. So I think I'll just we'll delete this one. So we'll just go over and delete the entire block, right? We'll create our own testimonial page. We don't need the footer, so we'll leave the footer. Okay, so now we can work with this. What we don't have is a header. So now we can work with this. Like the way I see this now, we can make this like, we'll change the pictures and the color, and then we'll make this like the first feature about our own product, the second feature, just use this template to kind of list the features of the product, features, then a little bit about the store, then a shop page, then maybe we'll just add testimonial and FAQ. Let's use a pre-built block for our testimonial. So let's go over here. Okay, under our pre-built blocks, you can see pre-built testimonial blocks. Let's just go with this one. All right. Okay, so we've added our testimonial. It was added 2 times, so we'll delete 1. All right. So the next thing we want to do is let's add our FAQ. So let's see if we can find a pre-built FAQ block. No pre-built FAQ block. All right, so let's build an FAQ block from scratch then. So we just added the blank one, that's the create with the blank, like a building from scratch. So we'll use the element called accordion. And then on the accordion, we'll just put it over here. All right, cool. So we'll use this accordion block to create an FAQ. All right, so let's see. I think another thing we might need to do here is let's try to put a header, right? Okay, so let's press this. And then let's put a header. We're trying to put a header over there. So we'll go to heroes and see what we want our header to look like. Okay, so let's go for this one. All right, so now we have our header image, right? And then we have other things here. Okay, so now between the header image, so this is a space. We don't want that space, just a gap like this. So let's delete this empty block. All right, good. So it's a bit closer. So now between this and this, I think it's too close. Let's just put a space like space. So let's create from scratch. So the, I hope you're following. I hope you're following. I hope this isn't. Anyways, if you do, okay, so let's look for the space, and then let's drag and drop it. Now, if you have any question while trying to build out your website, I would say please just go to vivbustlink.com, right? Because if you're taking the full course on vivbustlink.com, there is a forum page. So if you're signed up to the site and you're trying to like build your WooCommerce homepage, if you have any questions, if you need any help, just come to the forum page, ask your questions, and then you get a quick reply. So, and it's all free for now, so hop on it. All right, so back to this. So now you can see the idea. This is the idea now that we want, because when you're making use of templates, right? Just try listen, please. I really want you to get it, right? When you're making use of templates, you're thinking about how you want you're having a mental view of how you want the site to look like, the page to look like. So for this page, what I've tried to do is I can see a template. I want a template after the header. I want people to be able to like a hero image. That is like a, a header, a hero image. Then after that, people should learn about the product. Maybe all this one, so just be like some of the key features of the product up until 4. Then about could just be like about the store. And this could be an action button to shop now, right? And after that, we have, let's go down again. And after that, we have a testimonial page where customers who've used the sites are, testifying to the goodness of the product. And then after this, we have like a codium for FAQs, maybe quick question and answer FAQ, right? About the product and the service. Then after that, we now have our footer area. Now the next thing left is to just go ahead and customize the page with our own content. So to do that, so let's say, let's start with changing this picture over here. So this picture, I think, is part of the block settings. So we'll just click on the picture. We can see it here. We take it out. We go over here. We put one of the pictures that we already have. We uploaded. If we don't have a picture yet, we can, get one. We can upload one. Anyways, once we put a picture, the next thing we can do is over here, this is called an overlay, right? So we can just make it a bit more darker so that the text can be more prominent. Yeah. So you can leave it like this. So since we are making use of the purple and yellow sort of thing, we'll try to do that. So here, I think we'll just make the sentences, the text white so that it's more prominent. Okay, so we'll make the text white. So the button, we can give the button a yellow color since that's part of the theme colors used. So can change the text on the button to shop now. And then we can link to our, we can over here put the link to our product page. We can over here put the link to our product page. So on this WooCommerce side, I think if you've been following the course, you know that we've created a product page. All right, good. Put the link here. So it makes sense, right? So this one, I think we should call it Best Street Coffee. So let's change that to something else. And then we can change the color to white. All right. So now this is the header. So just like we've done this, right? We can go ahead and also do that for all of this. Just change and fill up content, and then we'll have a great looking homepage. Now, let me quickly introduce you to this tool. I would also leave a link to this tool. This tool is called, so now this tool is called, it's from chat.openai.com. It's actually a free tool. It's an AI bot where if you don't take the time to start writing something, let me show you something real quick. Like if you go down here, when you're trying to edit these things over here, this text, and sometimes you might not have the right words to say, you might decide to write it yourself. But if you need help with copywriting, this is a tool where you can use AI like a bot to get your copywriting, your text done, and it's actually cool. So let's just add this bot now to say good about why is massage good. Let's just ask the bot, why is massage good? And I'll leave you a link to this tool where you can create an account, and it's actually a free tool. Why is massage good? Okay, let me do that. Why is massaging a good thing? All right. Maybe we'll give it a question mark. Why is massaging a good thing? And let's see the answer. An error occurred if this persists. Okay, I think I need to refresh this page because it's been there for a while. All right, good. Okay, benefits of massaging. Maybe I should also retrace benefits of massaging. Benefit of massage. Let's say body massage, right? Benefit of body massage, right? Okay, now it's writing the benefit of body massage. Can you see this stuff? This is good, like really good. All right, so over here, let's just read what the AI wrote like really fast. Body massage has many potential benefits, both physical and psychological. Some of the potential benefits of body massage include relaxation. Massage can help to relax the muscle and reduce tension in the body. That can lead to a feeling of relaxation and well-being. Stress relief. Massage can help to reduce stress and promote a sense of calm and relaxation. Improve circulation. Massage can help to improve circulation by increasing blood flow to the muscles. This can help to deliver oxygen and nutrients to the cells and remove waste product. Like, this is cool. All right, I don't have to read to the end of school. So you can copy and paste this, or you can copy it one after the other. Now let's go back to what we're doing, our dashboard. Now, why I introduced you to that tool is if you're struggling with what to write, you can easily have this tool write out something for you. The English is often very well thought out with this tool. Pronunciation is also, the English is clear, precise, well thought out, good reason. So if you're just having a bit of a hard time trying to come up with your own words to describe the product, you can use that tool to create text in a Brizy. All right. So So over here, guys, you can see that we just created header image, right? And then what we can just do is edit. So let me edit just one more thing to show you what we are really doing. So we can remove this and upload again our own image. So we might choose to upload this image. Right? And then we might choose to go to this tool and just take maybe number 1, relaxation, right? And we can go here, back to our dashboard, maybe just paste that, and then delete what was previously here. Did you see that? And then this, we can make this white so that it's readable. Let's see what's here. I'll just write massage. Black now, so if it's white, it becomes readable. Message. Let's make it black first. Let's just leave it at black. For this one, let's just delete it. So for this one, we could give it a purple color, since purple is part of our all right. Okay. And here we can say show the mini massage gun. Over here, you can put a link again. So you can put a link to the product page. And you can say open a new tab if you want it to be opened in a different tab and not the one you're. All right. So if you want to give this a color, if you want to give the background a color, a different color, you can. But I think we'll leave it like this. Over here, we can put yellow for this one. All right. We could also change the picture for this one. This particular picture, we'll tap on that element and I use a different picture. We could use a GIF, we could use a picture. So it's all up to you. And then just like we edited the content here, we can also edit the content here. And if we need words, we can go back to this place, stress relief, and just copy it. All right. So let's go back. Just come here and put Control V, copy it, and then come here and reduce this. Come here and write stress relief. you know. Relax. All right, so over here, I think let's look at the settings for this column, right? This column settings, you can see this color over here, and we can change it to one of our theme colors. So let's do that. All right. So now you can see what it's beginning to look like. All right. You can see what the home page is beginning to look like. Okay, so you can still do the same. Repeat the process here, repeat the process here. Then for accordion is just where you ask questions. So for example, let me quickly show you this one and we'll call it a day for this tutorial. All right, so you can say how long is shipping? Shipping takes, let's see, 7 you 13, depending on you. Okay. And I refund if I don't like. Do you accept refunds? For example. So you can go and delete this button, of course, and drag again and drop text since you'd want to provide an answer to that, not show a button, right? So you can say, yes, we have a 30 days refund policy. Again, this depends on you. I just want to show you how to customize your accordion. All right, so good. So if this is the case, what you do is, this is the settings, right, for the entire column. So you can give this a color. I want to give the purple color, for example, right? And then maybe the text over here, you might want to give it a black color. Okay, then for other text, let's see. Touch the color, go to text, and you may want to just give it a darker color as well. Then you might want to include an icon or something. So, so if you go here, if you just tap this place, so basically just play around. This is the column settings. That's what we use, right? And this is the settings for the element settings. Another the element settings, what we just did is we can change the color of the text, the color of the background, the color of the border, the color of the shadow. So you just, any change you make, you'll see it's visual, you see it, right? So you could just play around with this. So over here on these settings, you can see the icon. So it's unknown. We might want to like make an icon. And we might want to increase the size of the icon. All right. So just to show you how this works, so you can just edit it how you find Prism. Then another thing I want to show you is how you can put effect. So like for this name here, you might want to put effect. So you just go on settings, but you can play around with all of these. There's a lot of features here. So let's just go on settings, effect, and then let's put zoom. See, it's zoomed, right? So we may want to put effects for all of that. Then we might want to put effects here. In that case, we just go on settings, we go on effect, and then we just put zoom, right? We might even want to put bounce, you see, or we might want to put slide up. We might even want to make it slide down, you see, right? So we might want to go here as well and make this one slide down if we choose to. So under settings, you can go here, slide, and make it slide down, right? Or up, or however we want it to slide. All right, so having shown you this, like with this knowledge, you should be able to build out your homepage to your tastes and everything. So basically, just repeat the steps done already, change the images to the ones that you prefer, and you'll be good. Write out the testimony you want. And if you're having a hard time figuring out what to write, you could use this tool, which I'll link, and it will just write out things for you in a breeze, right? And then you could put effects, animation effects. So just see how we did it again. Let's do it for this one, effect, and let's put fade, or let's put zoom. All right, so the final thing I want to show you is how to view this on mobile device. Then you just view like this and you see what the site will look like on mobile. And then you could also view what the site will look like on tablets, on a tablet device. So this is what the site will look like on mobile and tablet. I do hope you find this tutorial helpful. I do hope with this tutorial, you're able to build out a homepage. You can view the homepage on mobile or desktop and on tablet, and then you can create something even more beautiful than this. All right, guys, hope you find this helpful. Take care and bye-bye.